situations? Are we supposed to blame the heads of the school for knowing that this thing has been happening? Because this is 2026 and look at their condition. That means if you check the previous years in the school authorities,
well,
and I am blaming her.
Maybe yes, because you're blaming because more trained, they were waiting on them. If they're not going to mind us, then let's go about it this way. Because we can't always wait, say be and sana. We say we have to do this. Okay, because maybe Obibiano, they've not done this, and maybe exit because of in your rank it's into the feel say it's it's sad say a school as you're saying in 2026 and I'll go through this kind of thing. It's very bad, sleeping even on the floor outside, anemia. What you're saying,
like mattresses and all these things play a major role in the performance of students,
or that year or year and stuff would help him at least. As I say, getting a good night rest and stuff is going to help. As I say, or back class are on better class. Yes.
When I see situations like this, I ask myself that, so if the government won't come to their aid, then what are the past students doing? And I mean, maybe. Yes. Hello guys, here's Trending Podcast on Kyeremu GH. And here what we do is we talk about what is trending in the world, in Ghana, and even in our locality. And I'm your host for today, Jehovah, and I'm here with Amanda. Amanda, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Sure. And just like we do always, today there's another trending topic on social media that I hope you guys have seen. We've seen it, and I know a lot of people have seen it, and it happens to do with one SHS school, which is Peki Senior High. Amanda, have you seen the video?
Of course, I've seen it.
How did you feel when you saw the video?
It's really bad.
Really bad.
Very bad.
Which SHS did you attend?
St. John's Grammar.
St. John's.
Yes, please.
So looking at the video trending on social media, do you think you had good conditions when you were in SHS? Compare your SHS with what you saw.
Well, of course. And I was a day student, so meaning for the borders, because I go home at Mikofi, so I don't know. But for me, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
They had good facilities.
Of course.
I would say you are very lucky, say when you have good facilities. Even though I also had good facilities and all that. But then Odi Peki Senior High, we know that there are lots of senior high schools that are going through similar situations and all these inadequate infrastructures. But as a Peki for another trend, kakra, media, and so that we've all seen it. Bringing it back to the Peki topic, do you think Ghana SHS schools should be going through these kind of inadequate infrastructures on campus?
No, because as we say, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah.
Okay, and me sure Peki situation now, I don't think we are next to godliness. And on my health wise, no. It's not okay. We are ladies. In the money, then come over from but ladies, ladies, you see, we have to squat and and the way the surroundings and things are, they can attract infections.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. They should do something about it.
Sure. And then if you put their washrooms aside, because their washrooms really, apart from the where they bath, I think the toilet was what really attracted me. I got so sad to know that there was an SHS school our Ghana has here. They have to put India over a hole and like we are still SHS schools in Ghana living like we are still in 1960 villages and all these things. It got me so sad. But if you take it from the washroom aspect, just like what you said, that the ladies can even contract STIs and all these things and see the core, even their food aspect. Did you see what they were eating? Raw beans, like raw beans.
Yes,
the saddest part of what I even saw in the video was the fact that they had like a very small dining hall. Now students in the Korean room. And when you watch the video carefully, you see that they had to, some of the students have to come out and sit in the sun and eat their food. Some of them are even 5 in number, surrounded by just one bowl. Which I believe could I say between attractive diseases in the area.
Of course.
Into the Peki for video, trendy, home facilities near the end of video anymore. Who do you think we should blame? Who do you think should be blamed? Is it the school authorities that have kept quiet for so long? Do you get it? Because we've heard that they've complained to like certain people in authority or castle. But then I believe said some of my in the public will be assumed will be a like Ansam. So that should they have done it earlier? And if they should have done it earlier, you blame me. You blame school authorities, no?
Well,
and I blame
maybe yes, because you blame because Omo train they were waiting on them.
Okay,
and maybe that waiting period in a mass all this way years or months in a shiegu. And if you are going to say if they are not going to mind us, then let's go about it this way.
On social media.
Yes.
Okay. So you believe the school authorities did their job?
Yes.
By following protocols. This is we have to send the video. This is how we have to send our cries to.
Of course.
And all the but
yes,
oh, okay. And you took it to social media. So apparently we are supposed to blame those in charge.
Of course.
The authorities, the MC, the GES, even government as a whole.
Because we can't always wait, say Bibi Betu Obi and Sana. We say we have to do this. Okay, because maybe Obibian Obi and maybe they've not done this and maybe exit because of in your ring getting into the feel say it's almost me managing it.
Maybe I can say you've not seen the video that we are talking about. Remember producer the video not to produce but to small mono shekakra.
Honey, amana ekomo school edos bebre. Ye new boys the papa and sometimes your boys need that bunty. Ye pump because of light aye ni. Nti eno ni nyama ye famosum ti ye nyam bo asembe babe boy damas.
So this is a toilet facility?
Yeah, this is the toilet facility for the boarding house boys for Peki Senior High Technical. So it's like the students or the boarders are risking their lives to just, relieve themselves anytime they are pressed. It's very worse. And I'm very sure even at night, those who cannot even get here just go to the bush, go to anywhere to just relieve themselves. Because this is so bad.
So sometimes we end up sleeping outside. And the pallets are not enough. The pallets should use the number of space we use in the dormitories. But there are also spots, the metal pallets. So they've packed them in a certain room. Last time they came to work, most of them, but they all got spots again. So we need new pallets. And in the washroom part of the boys' dormitory, our bathhouse is very poor. It's just a big room. It's very nasty. We've been managing it at times, but sometimes it gets too stinky. And the washroom where we ease ourselves is a certain hole with logs on it, so we have to squat on those things. At times people end up falling inside, so you have to bring them out.
When we come to the dining hall, we stand or squat because of the overpopulated. We are too much, like most of the first years in the school. So when we come, we are asked to bow down because before we eat, we have to pray. So we bow down before we start praying. So those who don't get places to sit, we are asked to squat.
So I'm coming to you live from Peki Senior High School. I've been trying to learn about this school. The building you see here is the boys' dormitory. And that is the boys' bathhouse. As I have been taken around to see. Now what I'm leading you to now is their, toilet facility. So this is where the boys ease themselves. And they have to climb this mountain, come up all the way here. So this is a view of their bathhouse from where I'm standing. Now, what you see here now is their toilet facility. So this is a toilet facility?
Yeah, this is the toilet facility for the boarding house boys for Peki Senior High Technical. And we're even thinking the bathroom was very bad. But here we can see that the state of their toilet facility is like, it's even worse. It's very worse. So it's like the students or the boarders are risking their lives to just, relieve themselves anytime they are pressed. It's very worse. And I'm very sure even at night, those who cannot even get here just go to the bush, go to anywhere to just relieve themselves. Because this is so bad. Anything that is even protecting their privacy is even a mosquito net. It's very bad. And it's very risky too, as we can see. It's very, very, very risky.
Okay, thank you.
Like 5 million.
Yeah, nti sanya mko video na mobile and these are the conditions that ye kasafa ho. We wanted to enlighten you a bit before we show you the video. But send my video na ba no to aso na ye kasa. What do you say? We saw their washrooms, which is very sad. We've seen how they are eating, which is also very crazy and all these things in 2026. Now let's go to their dormitories. I can't believe that we are in 2026. A Ghana ACHS school don't even have beds. Bed crowd is asking mattress alone. And they are saying that some of the students sleep outside and all these things. Isn't it crazy? Like, how do you even feel about it? Because I know say why no bother.
Yes.
But I'm sure you at least visited some of your mates that were in boarding house. And you saw they had beds and all these things. So how does this make you feel, knowing that there are SHS schools in Ghana who don't even have mattresses than to talk about beds?
No, it's sad. It's sad, say, a school, as you are saying, in 2026, and we'll go through this kind of thing. It's very bad. Sleeping even on the floor outside, anemia.
Yeah.
As you are saying, can, be anemic and stuff. And it's sad. They should do something about it once Omadiaba outside.
Yeah, and do you think these things can affect the mental health of the students?
It's already affecting. Yeah, because Wakobo means and then I hear a bunting. What you saying? So yeah.
Apart from certain to me, the do you think, because I heard that they also have like a poor performance when it comes to academic records and all these things? Do you think this thing is part of the reasons? And I say, like mattresses and all these things doesn't show how people should perform in examination, or you think they play a major role in the performance of students? Let me even rephrase the question. Do you think most of the students or the schools that are doing well in Wasino, their infrastructure is part? Like,
of course,
conditions.
It's part. Okay, it's part. Ebiana akrano wa bon. What you say? But sa we no a bit mabuano or that year or year and stuff would help him at least. What I say, getting a good night rest and stuff is going to help. What I say, over class are on better class. Okay, but on that year and over class I'm beginning to bet the mother table and so for at least a bit mother kakra than a form in the evening. Okay, so I think that also counts. It may be Zenkrano. Is a majority of them normal born or like poor performances?
No, poor like in general. You see, after every Rasi, they rank the schools and they play some of them that they do.
Then I think it's related to all this. Like a very small, they are in the Mecca Sabia, it's not. But a majority, they are. And I think here.
So you think most of the schools that are A-listed now, their infrastructures helps in them getting these A's in university and all this?
I think, yeah.
Probably, yeah, I'm sure. This kind of situation now is what Peki. Do you think it should be treated as an emergency? And I say, admission for September, New Year.
It's an emergency.
It's an emergency
because health also can be okay. Environment is not clean. Incident mean because it's not emergency. Emergency.
Oh, okay. Also sometimes na BBC here, you say blaming government and inquiry. Personally, I ask myself these questions because every school has had past students before. And then when you watch TV, you hear that I'm a past student of this school, I'm a past student of that school. Everybody is a past student of some school, and most of them are doing very well in the societies.
Yes.
When I see situations like this, I ask myself that, so if the government won't come to their aid, then what are the past students doing? And
yes, because I think I remember saying if you the name they give to them, but that past student, I think bas school means see what's going on and help if they come to me and help. So me too, I also don't get. And I think say bad way I I think students need to can be, or is it that they don't really have dustbins, or they can't really gather things, you know?
You see, sometimes the facilities are not available. If there is no dustbin and I sweep crown, I'll gather it somewhere and animals can spread it again.
And burn.
You said?
Burn.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they can also burn it though. But
at least make you guys comfortable till help comes.
Yeah, but you see, when you blame the students, it's true, but then in some way hard. The reason being that, so if the student doesn't burn the rubbish they've gathered, what are the authorities in the school doing?
Yes, even in American, even though it's not their way, they didn't come into the school to do that.
Yes,
they came to learn.
Yes.
But this is the situation now. There's no help coming. And so what will you do? You are going to help yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now that's why there are authorities too in the school. Headmaster and it's in their teachers to okay. They can take a day or Saturday, Sunday. Yes, we're cleaning to help more and more. So
but I get you 100%. But sometimes I feel like when things are not corrected from the top, the down finds anger in correcting things. Because I feel like I have come to school, like they told me I'm going to SHS.
Yes.
There's no toilet facility, the washrooms are crazy, we are suffering in terms of food, the classrooms are inadequate, you understand, we are not even getting places to eat, sleep and all this. And then so I
feel say Nanka at least it's going to push someone up there to help even not the government, non-governmental organizations could have helped. Okay, but if you guys are not helping yourself, now more train people that are not showing up. It can lead to all like in your baby.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we will say this kind of video no more release here to social media. Do you think it's going to be of help? And Rebecca Samuel say
nothing is said about it. What are they going to do?
So do you think it can yield help? Of course.
Yes, I think maybe non-governmental
okay.
The NGOs, yes.
Because I think I've seen on TikTok that people are even trying to do contributions to go and help them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so I think that is a good thing. We are wrapping up.
Okay.
What are your last words? What do you want to tell the school, the students, and even government as a whole?
Well, I want to tell the authorities in the school say, yes, by calling out to the government to help them, but whilst now help them the children are still facing those stuff. Okay, and I feel that maybe they should do something about it for the meantime. Okay, just say in your mom, but because waiting on them, malaria, okay, typhoid, what you say, so they should at least do something about it till help arrives. Okay, yes.
So that is Amanda's last words, and then my last words is to the government, please. It is very sad to find that we are in 2026 and some schools are living like this. I believe and yes, they be on parliament. If you, I think some set committees they will roam to towns and communities, small communities in this country to check the living conditions of people that you are supposed to take care of. The free education is not only sitting up there and sharing money or food. Sometimes free education, coaching, in here. To the school authorities, so school now the school authority, headmaster, headmistress, even if you clean the crown out, the living conditions of people in that school good. I believe now social media is very active. Use of social media now. Munka sound fast and you so they be to me loud na government and I say any other NGO be person be abebuama. Any student is not now because secondary school and as a secondary school mother. If you find that anything wrong on campus or anything that is, making you people not have sound mind and all these things on campus, please try and find a way to reach out to authorities and report them, because we cannot continue living like this. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Charlie 2026. You understand? So these are my last words for you people. Just like what we said, this is the trending podcast just like what we said, this is the trending podcast on Kyeremu GH. So we should comment, share, like, and subscribe to our channel for more updates like this. Thank you guys for watching.